Hi guys, now we are going to see the topic about the format specifier. See, what is format specifier? The format specifier, it defines the type of data that to be used in the I/O processing. See, first of all, what is meant by I/O processing? That is input and output processing. Each and every time, if you want to store some value or if you want to retrieve some value, by help of this I/O processing, we can store a data to a memory or retrieve the data from the memory. So this I/O process is used for manipulating the data that to store in memory and retrieve from the memory. So before we storing it to the memory, this format specifier tells the compiler what type of data that is we are going to store in a variable, or what type of data we are going to print or display on the display screen. See, how to store the value or retrieve the value. Here in I/O process, it is the standard input output process in C programming language. There were the two functions. First one, for giving the input, we can use the scanf function. This scanf function used to store some values to the variable. And the next one, printf function. This printf function also, it retrieve or display the data from the variable. So these two kinds of functions were used for storing and retrieving the data. See, the scanf, it is a method or it is a built-in function. By help of this function, we can store the values. In scanf function, the syntax is, when we are giving some input to the variable, we should call that scanf function. After calling the scanf function, we should pass the two parameters, that is two arguments. First one is the data specifier, that is the format specifier, and after that second parameter, second argument is the variable where we want to store the data. That variable, declared variable, we should mention here. See, here for example, if I need to store some values, let us take a variable a. If I need to store the integer, that is integer value to a, then I can use this scanf function. By help of this scanf function, I can store the integer value to a. In the scanf function, the two parameters, first parameter is format specifier. Here I am telling the compiler that type of data for integer, we should mention the format specifier %d. Here %d, after that we should refer the, or we should mention the variable name, that is a. In this case, while running the program, the compiler can understand. First it check the format specifier, what type of data we are going to store, what type of data that variable a holds. It can easily understand. So in this way, before you are storing the value, first we should mention the format specifier in scanf function, after that the variable name where we are going to store the data. In same way for printf function also, if we need to print some data in a variable, in this case also same. First I am telling the syntax about the printf function. Here this printf function, it also has the two arguments. First one, before we are printing data from a variable, we should mention what type of data we are going to print, that is format specifier. After that, second argument is the variable name. Give the variable where the data we want to display, that variable can be declared in the second argument. Here suppose we need to print that value from A, here by help of this printf function we can say it like this: printf, here first format specifier, in that format specifier what kind of data we are going, what type of data, that is integer data, so we need to mention the %d. After that we should mention the variable name, that is declared variable name. Already we have declared and stored that variable A, so here we should refer that second argument, the variable A. In this way we can print the data. So uses of format specifier, it is used to define the type of data for input and for output. See, first before entering into format specifier, let us see the function, that is the scanf and printf function. See, scanf function is used to give the input to a variable. It is used for input purpose. And printf function, this function is used for display the data in memory, display the data in variable. It is used for output purpose. See the syntax of scanf function. Here first, suppose if I am declaring a variable, that is integer A, here what kind of data can be stored in A? The integer type, that number can be stored in variable A. Next, suppose if I need to give some value to A, here I can use this scanf function. By help of this scanf function I can give input to the variable A. Here for scanf function, the first parameter, here the syntax of scanf function is scanf. First here we should mention format specifier or data specifier. Format specifier we should declare it within double quotes, and after that here variable name, declared variable name. This is the syntax, that is syntax for scanf function. Syntax for scanf function. Suppose if I am declaring a variable A, here by help of this scanf function I can give the values. Here very first format specifier. The format specifier for integer is %d. Next the variable name. Variable name A. Here if it is integer means we should mention the ampersand symbol. By ampersand symbol we should declare the variable name, declared variable name. Here ampersand A, I have declared integer A. Here I am mentioning the name of declared variable. Here in this way we can give the input to the variable. See, for integer what is the format specifier? %d. Each and every data type it have format specifier. When we need to store some value, at that time we should mention the format specifier. If we need to print some value, at that time also we should mention the format specifier. Here I am giving the example for integer data type. Next, after storing some values to variable a, if I need to print that value, here I can use the printf function. By help of this printf function, first for printf function also syntax format specifier and variable name. Here format specifier is %d and after that variable a, variable name is a. So here we no need to mention the ampersand symbol. For scanf function only we should use the ampersand function, that is mainly for integer. Suppose if it is we are going to store some string value, in that case we no need to mention the ampersand symbol. Here the %d, after that I am telling to print the value of a. Here when we are running this program, suppose if you are giving this statement in a program, while running the program, here it will ask the input. Suppose if you are giving the value 10 from keyboard, the 10 will be stored in a. So now here I am telling to print the value a, hold the value 10. Now I am telling to print the value of a. Here the a will be printed. What is the value inside the a? 10. Here the 10 will be printed. So in this way, this is the format specifier. This is the format specifier. Format specifier. For IO purpose, we are using this format specifier. Now let us see each and every format specifier of the data type. Each and every data type, it has format specifier. Here data type and format specifier. See, first data type, let us see about the character. Here CHAR. The keyword of character is CHAR. For declaring a variable, if we need to store some character to a variable, at that time at the declaration part we should use the keyword CHAR. It is used for character. Here the format specifier for CHAR character is %C. This %C, it is used to store the letter to a variable. Here the character already we had seen in data type. What is the default size of the character? The default size is 1 byte for a character. See, suppose if I am declaring a variable here CHAR, that is character, here I am mentioning the variable name a. If I need to store the values or character to a variable a, then by help of the scanf and printf function we can store and retrieve the data. See here, first I am using the scanf function. Here by help of this scanf function, what is the argument? First argument is we should mention the format specifier. The format specifier of character is %C, and after that %C, after that we should give the variable name, declared variable name. The declared variable name is a. Here next step, if I want to, in this step we can give some value to variable a. If I need to print that given value from a value, here from a variable, here we can use the printf function. Here printf, here also the argument, first argument format specifier %c, next the variable name a. In this way we can store the value. Suppose here at the runtime, if you are giving a value x, the variable a will hold the value x. Here I am telling to print the character that is from a. What is the letter? That x will be printed here. So for input and output we are using the %c for character. Here this is the single letter. If we need to store the multiple letters or array of letters, we can use the string. Here data type string, for string we are using %s. See, how can we use string? By help of array we can store the multiple letters or multiple alphabet letters to a variable. So here in data type specification, here we should use character only for string also, char, but here we should use the array name. Say for example, if I need to store a name in a variable, let us keep it as student name. Suppose if I need to store the student name in a variable, how can I will be declared? Here first character, this is data type. What data type? Character data type. Next variable name, student name, s name. Let us keep it as s name. Here we should mention the array, that is within the bracket, square bracket, we should mention the array. Suppose if I am giving 10 or 20, here the s name variable can hold the values up to the 20 letters. Maximum 20 letters can be stored in s name. In this way we can declare the string. See, let us see example how to store and retrieve the values. Here this is for character and the second one for string. Here by help of this scanf function we can store the values to a variable. Here first parameter is format specifier. Here what is the format specifier for string? %s. So you should give here %s. And next here second parameter is the variable name. What is the variable name? S name. S name. So in this step we can give the input to the variable s name. At second one, if I need to print that stored value or stored string, then I can use this printf function. By help of this printf function I can display the output, that I can display the values inside the s name. Here also first argument the format specifier. Format specifier for string is %s. Here same %s and s name. See, while running in this step it will ask the student name. Suppose if I am giving Raja, it will be stored in s name. S name is equal to Raja. Next, if I want in this step, it will print the string that is stored in the variable s name. What type of data? Yes. So in this way the format specifier were used for input and for output purpose. Here, while compiling or running a program, for each and every time, if it is checked, if it is a scanf function, first it will check what type of data that variable going to store. Here %c means character. Here what type of data we are going to store? String data. At the same way, what type of data we are going to print? The character. Here what type of data we are going to print? That is string. So this format specifier, simply we can say it as it used for data. It is used for, we can say it as it is used to mention the types of data to manipulate in I/O processing. So in this way we can store the values and retrieve the values from the variable. Here 3 points we should remember. First one, in format specifier we can use the symbol, that is period symbol, that is dot symbol. This dot symbol, it is used to separate the field with and provides the precision. Provides the precision value. Here in format specifier, this dot symbol, it is used for separate the field with and it provides the precision value. Next one, this is first point. The second point, the minus symbol. Here the minus symbol, it provides the left alignment. And the third one, the number after percentage symbol. It specifies the minimum width Okay. After the percentage symbol, we can give the number. That number, it specifies the minimum width to be printed. Here let us see one by one. Let us take the third point. The number after the percentage symbol, it specifies the minimum width of the string that will be printed. Here, for example, I am mentioning here Let us take a string, that is a character, yes name. If yes name it holds the value, let us take it as Raja. Here I am telling to print this name by help of this printf function. I am telling to display the name. So first we should mention the format specifier here. Here percentage s, next variable name is s name. Here percentage s, this is the format specifier. What type of data? That is string data we are going to print. So if it is the display screen, here it will print the data normally. Suppose if I am using a number after the percentage symbol, here instead of percentage s, suppose if I am giving percentage, I am giving a number 20 and s. Here in the display screen, it will, the number symbol after the number percentage symbol, it specifies the minimum width of the string to be prepared. That means totally it specifies the 20 space, that is here from 0th position to up to 19th position. Here this space is 20. Here the s name Raja will be printed here, Raja. Totally it will take 20 space. From this 20 space, at the rightmost corner the name will be displayed, total with 20, and the string will be printed at last, that is right side of the space. Here suppose next let us take it as minus symbol. Here minus symbol, it provides the left alignment, the string will be printed in the left. Here instead of here 20, suppose if I am giving percentage minus 20, here total space 20, within this 20 space here Raja, it will be printed at left side. This name Raja is printed at left side. Next, so this 3 and 2 were used to specify the width, and the string will be displayed within that width, that is second one minus symbol, it will be used for left alignment. Next let us see about the period symbol. Here this point symbol, it is used to separate the field width and provides the precision. See, for example, if I am telling to print here like this 20.3, this point symbol, that is period symbol, it is used for separate the field and it provides the precision value. Here 20.3 means totally it will take the, it takes the width of 20.3. Here this 0.3, it specifies the precision, that is in the name totally it takes 3 letters. Here it will print it as RAJ. Suppose if I am telling to printf percentage 20 20.1 s, comma, in s name, student name. Here 20.1, totally it will take 20 space. Here in the name it takes precision, that is letter, one letter only. Here it will print it as R. In same way, here we can use the minus symbol also. Suppose if I am giving printf percentage minus 20.3 s, next variable name s name. Here it will takes the space up to 20, and here precision value is 3. That means in student name, that is variable s name, it will take the 3 letters. Where it will print? It is minus. Minus means it is left alignment. So here it will print it as RAJ. In same way, instead of 3, if I am giving to minus 20.1 means here it will take 20 space, with 20 space. Here minus means left. Here I am telling to print a single letter R. Precision value is 1. In this way we can use this point symbol, minus symbol and the number after the percentage to display the string in this way. Next, let us see about the integer. Here third data type int, by default sign integer. Here the keyword for integer is int. We can specify this in percentage %d. The format specifier is percentage %d. Here if I need to store some values in a variable, that is integer value, we can declare the variable as integer. Let us take it as a. Here a is equal to 10. I am storing the value by using assignment operator, or by help of this scanf function also we can store. Scanf, here in this percentage %d, after that variable name is a. Here this is format specifier. What format specifier for integer is percentage %d. So here first parameter percentage %d and second parameter I am telling the variable name. Here by help of this printf function we can display the data stored in variable a. Here also we should mention the percentage %d and after that name, variable name. Here the output will be printed as 10. Next, let us see about the unsigned integer. For unsigned integer we can use the symbol for percentage %u. This percentage %u is used for unsigned integer. Here in signed integer we can use the sign plus or minus symbol. In unsigned integer only positive values can be stored. It is similar to previous one. Instead of here I am declaring a variable integer a. After that, if you need to store some unsigned value or print some unsigned value, we can use the percentage %u symbol. Here the percentage %u symbol is used for unsigned integer. So in this way we can store the integer value, that is signed integer and unsigned integer value. Next, let us see about the integer sort integer. Here signed integer sort. Here for short integer we can use the simple percentage hi. Next, unsigned integer, that is short integer. For unsigned short integer we can use the format specifier hu. Next, integer type, 7th one, long integer. We can use the format specifier. Here the format specifier symbol is percentage %L or percentage %Li or percentage %LD. We can use any one of format specifier symbol for the long integer. Next, 8th one, unsigned integer, that is for long. Here we can use the format specifier LU. So in this way we can use the format specifier. See, it is in the same way for printf and scanf we can use the format specifier. What the difference is, only the byte size is. Here for short integer it is 2 byte, we can store the values up to that 2 byte range values. For long integer 8 bytes, integer 4 bytes. The value will be, the maximum value will be differ for each and every data type, that is integer data type. Depend upon the range we can declare the variable. Here in the first part this format specifier will be changed, at least depending upon what we have declared in a variable. What we have declared a variable, depending upon that declared data type we can, here in this first parameter we can specify the format specifier. Next, let us see about the float. For float we can use percentage %F. Here example float, here I am mentioning the variable name as Rs rupees. Here Rs is equal to 12.50. Printf, here instead of, here for integer we are using percentage %D, for float here we are using percentage %F, and next the variable name Rs. Here the output will be like this, 12.5. Here by default the precision value is, after the decimal point if the fractional digit will be up to 6 digit, it will be printed like this. So we can use the point symbol, that is the period symbol, to set the precision value. Here we can use this, instead of percentage %F we can use percentage .2f. That means it will take the precision value only 2 value. Here if you are giving 0.2f, here the output will be like this. After the decimal point the precision value will be 2 value, that is 0.50. So in this way we can print. How many point, fractional point we need, upon that we can mention the suppose if I need 3 values means here I can give it as 0.3f. That means after the, suppose if I am giving 0.3f here 500. Here after the decimal point the value 3 digits will be displayed. 4 means 4 digits. So it is total by default it has after the decimal point 6 digits. In this way the floating point can be stored. Next let us see about the double. For double we can use the format specifier percentage LF. See, instead of percentage F we can use here percentage LF. See, the difference is nothing, only the byte size only. If we need to store, the range of value is more than floating point range. If we need to store, we can, that case we can use the double. By help of this double we can store the large number of values, large range of values. For example, double, here amount AMT. If I need to store the value for double, we can use the scanf function. By help of the scanf function for double LF, we can use here format specifier LF and AMT. That is, we can store the value to AMT. Here also, if we need to set a precision, here printf percentage of LF, next comma AMT amount. Here if we give some value, it will be stored in AMT. When the printf function, it will display that value stored in AMT. Here also if we need the fractional point, we can set it the precision value by using here the percentage. After that we can, by using point symbol, we can set the precision value. See, next one, long double. For long double, here the small letter L and F is used for double. For long double, capital L and F, small f, it is used for long double. So this is also similar. The byte size will be differ, so the range values will be differ. Next, for octal representation, we can use percentage O. This percentage O, it is used for to represent the octal representation number. If we are giving the decimal number, if we need to convert into the octal representation, and there we can use percentage O. Here let us see example. Suppose integer A 23, printf here percentage O, comma, here variable name is A. Here I am mentioning the format specifier as octal, so it will print the octal representation number. See, in number system, the base number, it is depend upon the number of digits used by that number system. Here for example, if it is decimal number means, what are the numbers used in decimal number? 0 to 9. So 0 to 9 means totally its base value is 10. In same way, for octal, the base value is 8, because here the number used from 0 to 7 digits. Next, for binary, we are using the base value 2, because here the number of digits used is 0 and 1. So the two values, base value is 2. For hexadecimal, the base value is 16, because the number from 0 to 9, after that 10, instead of 10 we are using the letter A, capital A. For 11 we are using capital B. For 12 we are using C. For 13 D. For 14 E, and for 15 capital F. Here from 0 to capital F. This is the number. 0 to 15 means totally 16. So the base value of hexadecimal is 16. See, for octal, what is the base value? 8. Suppose in binary conversion, we will divide the number each and every time by 2. We get seen about the binary conversion. In same way, for octal conversion, each and every time the corresponding value, the given value should be divided with the number 8. Here 23, 8 2s are 16. Value 7. So this is the result. The output will be, for octal representation of A, that is 23, is the output will be 2 and 7. Now let us see some more example. Here suppose if I am using a value here, A is equal to 175, then what will be the result? Now the decimal number is 175. Now I want to give the octal representation of 175. So in this case we can, by help of this printf, I am mentioning the format specifier %O, that is octal representation. Here 175, so the result is, in here if I am telling to print the octal representation of A, that is 175, means the result will be like this, 257. The output will be 257. In this way we can convert the octal representation by using this format specifier. Next let us see about the hexadecimal. Here 13th one. Hexadecimal representation. Here for that we can use %x or %X. Here for hexadecimal the base value is 16. In same way, to hexadecimal representation, here we can use the format specifier as %x. Here suppose if I am giving a value 25, 6. Let us take it as 26. Here 26, if we dividing it by 16 means 16 ones are 16, remaining value is 10 for 26. So the output will be 1 and this 10 is represented by letter A, I have told you. It won't display the 10. Instead of 10, it will display A, letter A, like this. Suppose here 28. The remainder value is 12. It will display the value in this direction, 1 and 12. Here the output will be 1. For 12 the value is C, 1 and C. In this way we can display the hexadecimal representation, hexadecimal numbers. We can convert the decimal number to hexadecimal number. Next, here 14th one, the data type long double. Here we can, for long double integer, we can use the format specifier as percentage LLD. This is for signed long integer. Next one, for unsigned we can specify the percentage LLU. See, the difference is the range value only. We can store more values in long integers. Here next 16th one, for scientific notation we can use the format specifier percentage E or percentage capital E. Here suppose if I am declaring a variable A and that variable I am storing some values 100. If I need to print this value in scientific notation, that is in exponent format, we can use this percentage E symbol, printf. I am telling to print the in exponent, print the value in scientific notation. What value? The value of A. Here the output will be in this way. Here it will be like this. Here 10E plus 2, that is 10 to the power plus 2, 100. This is the scientific notation. Suppose if you have let us take it a float value, float A. Here for A I am declaring 12.1. if I need to print it in scientific method, this 12.1 it will be printed like this. Output will be 1.2 e to the power plus 1. Next 17th one, pointer data type. For this percentage p, the percentage p, it is used for display the address of a variable. Here for example it is used for pointer percentage p. Here I am declaring a variable integer a. It holds the value 10. Next integer star ptr. ptr is equal to ampersand of a, that is I am storing the address of a to the pointer variable. Suppose if I need to print this address by help of this pointer, that is percentage p format specifier, I can print the address of the variable. Here printf percentage of p comma ptr. Here the address will be printed. Address is nothing but each and every data will be stored in some memory location. Each and every memory location it has some unique address. Where the data were stored, that corresponding address will be displayed here. Here I have declared a variable a and I am storing the value 10 to the variable a. That a holds the value 10 and it will store that 10 the value to some address space in the memory, address location. If I need to know from which location this 10 is stored, then I can use the pointer variable. By help of this pointer variable we can fetch the address where the data, that is where the number stored, where the value stored, that corresponding address can be fetched by help of the pointer variable. After fetching capturing that address value, if I need to print that address value, at that case we can use this pointer p. By help of this pointer p I am telling to print the address. Here the address only will be printed. For example, in the 10, if it is stored in a memory location, here let us assume 2004a. Here this is the value, this is the address. Here this address will be printed where the 10 stored, that address will be printed here. Next let us see about the this is also scientific notation similar to percentage g, or we can use percentage. This percentage g or percentage g, it is also similar to percentage e or percentage, the scientific notation percentage e.